Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching now live Malta Open Tournament 2015. This is squad number 6, and it's almost a full squad. It's 35 players instead of 36. In this squad we have Lee Chatfield from England, Roger Stavrouw from Cyprus, Per Einar Walstad from Norway, Mauro Anastasi, Malta, Grete Forsyde from Norway, Lyndon Walters from Wales, James Parrott from England, Danny Lally from England, Beat Krauwiller from Switzerland, Danny Campos from the Netherlands, Remco van Dommelen for the Netherlands, Patrick Meka Netherlands, Damir Branezac from Croatia, Paul Stott Jr. from Ireland, Jonas Jürgen Sweden, Ramon Hilfring and Peter Knijp from the Netherlands, Emma Anderson from Sweden, Chris Morgan from England, Vicky Manico, Switzerland, Stig Tomaras from Norway, James Hemsley from England, Simon Schepers, the Netherlands, Hans Schutz from Switzerland, Anton Elofsson from Sweden, Jenny Schutz, Switzerland, Sarah Suareb from Malta, Nick Chrysochos from Cyprus, John Schotmo from Norway, Simek Thompson from Switzerland, Björn Einar Roenshagen from Norway, Sue Albela Malta, Elke Gotte Netherlands, Amanda Larkin from Ireland and Annie Torrell from Sweden. These players are in this squad, squad 6. Well, it's now 1 o'clock in Malta. And pretty high scores, but it is a high scoring pattern. You have a gap. I can tell you because I play in the morning. Well, what I find out on the lanes is when you miss too far on the right on the outside, you don't know what to get in the beginning. I saw a lot of players who shoot 2-8-10s then, but if you shoot and get your break, let's say on 7, 8, 9 or 10, if you put your break point there, there's a big shot for big games. And in this morning I saw 2 times 299, 1 times almost 300 again at 280 plus. And the leader at this moment, he has played already 12 games as Kenneth Apa for Malta, and he shoots 29.04 over 12 games. That's a 242 average. And plays the second place at this moment is Alexander Larsson, Sweden, 28.26. So that's a big gap, but a lot of players are coming, and in this squad we have 35 players. So I think there will be a lot of changes in the qualification ranking after this squad. Well, a lot of players play only 6 games so far. And if you look at that, Lyndon Walters from Wales, he shoots 14.87, a 247.8 average, followed up by Rob Turley from England. Including his 300 game yesterday, he was only the first one who shoot a 300. And still the only one, because the other 2 players shoots 299. He shoots 14.58. That's a 243 average. And Paul Stott has 14.21. Grant Dungan, Ireland, has 14.10. I shoot 14.03. And Amanda Larkin was on 13.42, including a bonus makes 13.90. Well, that's a little bit the situation so far. So, not so many players played, but after this squad we can see what scores you need to get a high qualification after Saturday. Top 28 after qualification will qualify. Well, we are still busy with a new setup. As you can see here, we have a double camera installed now, and now you see the other camera. This camera is focused on lanes
15 to
16,
20.
yeah, 15 to 20. And the other camera, we can see lanes 8 till 30, very clear. That's this camera. We have also an interview camera, so we have a lot of stuff here. And hopefully you will enjoy this live stream the rest of the week. We will stream till Sunday, of course, and don't forget to tune in Sunday. All the final rounds will be amazing, because we think a lot of high scores you need, also in the final rounds, to get in that top 8, where everybody here wants to get into. But I can tell you for sure you will see a lot of big scores this week. The pattern we play, it's Kegel Bourbon Streets. It's a very easy pattern. I think we played the 3rd or the 4th year in a row on this pattern. And as you know, a lot of players, they can score really high scores on this pattern.
I can't actually believe you've given me a slot on here.
Yes. Yeah. For you at home, if you're watching, of course, there's a lot of guys here, even if they don't bowl, they have a lot of fun here around the bowling.
Who was supposed to be bowling?
Yeah.
Just decided that we wanted to drink a little bit more.
So John choose next to me. Well, John, you like Malta so far this year?
Yeah, it's good. It's the same as ever, you know. It's it's carnage from start to finish.
Yeah.
Too many Acelitos and.
Do you bowl this year?
No, I'm not going to bowl this year.
So you choose for making fun here in Malta?
Yeah. Well, we were going to bowl, but we decided that we're not playing enough really at the minute. So I'm only playing at best every other week at the minute. So it's obviously it could still compete, but it's just, I mean, when you look at the scores.
Yeah, it's really high. I think the scores will be higher this year than last year.
Crazy.
You remember last year? The guy from Israel, he shoots very high in the beginning, big 29. And now we already have Kenneth Apa after 2 squads played, and he has already 29 plus.
1500.
1500, yes.
1500 is becoming the norm here. It's like,
yeah, it's unbelievable.
230 average I averaged last year and I missed the cut. Yes. That just says a lot right there. So who's your money on then, Marco? Come on, don't sit on the fence.
For this squad?
For the tournament.
The tournament winner, that's hard to say, because we get this year, we have a new format.
Apart from yourself, obviously.
No, we have a new format. We have knockout finals, we have more knockout finals, and that will change everything. Even a good bowler who shot, let's say, 1500s or whatever over 6 can lose in that final, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
If you meet a big player, then
that's true. That's true.
One can go on to the next round.
One game can make a difference, yeah.
So I think now it's hard to say, to pick up a favorite.
Yeah.
But you can say some players which you watch in front of us.
Yeah, I mean
Ramon should be in the finals.
Ramon is
one of the final steps.
I can't look past Ramon. He's just so good.
Yeah, very great timing. He won the bronze medal last week on the European Championships, the single events.
Yep.
He did very well, and we have also here from the European Championships in the squad. It's Björn Einar Runshagen. He wasn't played so very well, he told me.
But no, apparently he was even debating not actually playing here as well. So Neil said.
Yeah.
But
we have a lot of Swedish guys here. Let's count him in
which would have been a travesty, because he's too good not to play. So.
Well, do you have a favorite then?
I think Ramon. I can't see it.
Okay. So this should be a Dutch winner after last year.
Yeah, you like that.
Last year we got a Dutch final, Ramon
Yeah.
Hilfling versus Patrick Maker, and Patrick Maker wins. While everybody thought was Ramon should win.
Yeah.
And that means if Ramon
That was
reached the final this year again,
that was a good room. That was.
Yeah.
Had a lot of money in that room.
Unbelievable. But if Ramon will reach the final this year, that means 3 finals in a row.
Yeah, but I was speaking to him last night, and he said that will he do second again? Hopefully not.
Yeah.
He's looking over now, thinking, what am I saying about him? But he does not need to worry because I'm behaving.
It's right before us.
Yeah.
We are sitting with a live stream behind lanes 9, 10 and 11. So everybody who's played there, you can watch very clearly and see what they are doing.
Yeah. Emma had a good start, Emma Anderson. She just missed a spare though. Morney's looking different.
Yeah.
Shot Morney. He wouldn't thank me for.
I think he made a big party last night, isn't it?
I think he might have had a bit. Well, no, he didn't have a party. He was asleep in bed by 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
He started drinking in the daytime and he was in bed by 8. Oh dear.
Almost a conversation. Well, let's see Ramon now. Ramon is lane 9. He has spare and 4 in a row. There's 5 in a row again. So he's still on a 290 pace.
He's so solid. Like it looks effortless. I think Chris Morley, I think he's coming in, I think he's edging his way over to the booth. I think he's a little bit nervous about what's being said about him. So he should be as well.
Well, we're going to take a look at the other lanes, see what happened there. We have Amanda Larking there on lane 19 from Ireland. Yep. Well, this is a second squad.
I think you're going to see quite a few of them this week. The viewers are going up.
Yeah, hopefully everybody will share our live stream link.
Spread the word. Spread the word. They know a few people are going to get abused on the live stream like me, that's why. I'll behave. Loads of 10 pins going about. How did you find the carry? Did you struggle with it?
Yeah, I struggling in the morning, you know. I was starting in the morning, I was struggling with my thumb, it not fit very well, and then in the beginning, okay, I think, well, the first 5 shots were okay.
Yeah.
And then I started struggling, I lost my perfect shot, you know, my break point, and then I have to do, you're gonna think, you know, and thinking in bowling is bad. So
Yeah, you just gotta get out there and do it.
Yeah.
That's what we thought.
Then I shoot a 250 in the third game or something. Yeah, no, it was the second game.
That's what I thought. I thought, right, I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to just drink instead.
Yeah. You don't have to think about anything. That's perfect.
Mr. Lee Credlin next to me, Pee-wee as he's known, has just handed me another Solitos. For everyone back home, that is the Maltese version of Desperados. And it is, what's the time? 25 past 1.
Solitos, they have to say,
Solitos, yeah.
Seems right.
You'd think I could pronounce it right, the amount that I've bought of these. I think I've invested in the Maltese economy already. No one from this bowling alley is going hungry this week.
No, no, definitely not. There, can you check what they have on the lanes there? 19 till 20 and 16. No, not so big game so far. Only one guy's on 260 pace, and
yep.
Anton Elofsson from Sweden, he's on a 260 pace at the moment.
Yep. Ron's looking solid. Look at that. That's ridiculous. That guy is ridiculous. So Ramon has got spare and 6 in a row right in front of us. Looking solid as ever.
Yeah, Ramon is on a 219 pace. He's the highest in this first game, but I can see from our position.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Shock. What a shock. We've got some really good players in this tournament. I mean, you look at the entries and you think, oh, okay, it's fairly open, you know. But then you get here and you realise just how many good players there actually is.
There are a lot.
How high the scores really are.
Well, I think a lot of players want to reach top 8 after qualification, but that will be very hard this year. Because if you're on top 8, you directly qualify for final step number 3.
Like I was saying before, I mean, like, what, 230 average this year, didn't even make top 24. Just
yeah.
Just crazy. With 4 8-pins in the last game of qualifying this year, which was nice. That helped.
4 8-pins? Yeah, I have to shoot a double in the, what was it, 1920? I want to shoot a double. I think I had the perfect shot. Perfect shot, get a stone 8 also.
Nice. It's just a wound there, isn't it?
But it is a qualification, so
yeah,
no matter if it happened in a final.
Yeah, it's a bit different then. But money's on the line then.
Yeah. And I'm very happy that I shot 14.03 because I was struggling a little bit in games 3 and 4. And I pick up very well in 5 and 6. But I can tell you, 7 till 10 reacts totally different for me than the other lanes where I came from. Yeah, I have to move way deeper. 7 boards left.
Jesus.
Change my brake, 2 boards inside.
7 boards left.
7 boards left. And I have to do a ball change because I'm playing with the high roll pull in the first and changing to the rocket because it's a little bit stronger in the mid lanes.
Both angular balls. Both quite angular. The rocket especially.
Yeah, the rocket's power up on the back end. It's amazing. It's really an amazing ball.
Chris Moran looks like he's thrown a IQ tour. It's quite smooth. He's picked it up a little bit.
Well, let's check back to Ramon Hilfring because Ramon Hilfring is really scoring high at this moment.
Yeah.
Because he starts with spare and then we get the front 7.
Yep.
7 in a row, I have to say. Behind. So if he
never strike for Emma Anderson.
Shoots 4 strikes, it means he will start with 290.
Not a bad.
That's really a big game to start. And Patrick Maker, winner of last year, he has now a double strike and he can strike out for a maximum score of 200.
Yeah, he looks like he's struggling with carry a little bit at the minute.
Yeah.
So, which is not a shock really, but there's a couple of splits in there as well. But
yeah, Patrick Maker is now on lane 7 and 8.
What is it? Is it one pair to the right, pair to the left?
It depends where you start. If you start on the right side or on the left side.
So we might get one of them over here. Chris Moran, the top quality shot. I think Morney is regretting a little bit having as much to drink. I won't tell you any of the stories on the live stream, but he had a few drinks.
Chris, yeah.
Yeah. Start with a solid 180.
If you never been in Malta here in this championship, I can tell you the bowling center is in the middle of all the hotels, the discos and the bars.
Oh god.
So and you have a lot of sun, swimming pools and beaches here.
Yep.
So you can imagine what a lot of bowlers doing behind bowling.
Oh dear.
Some are relaxing on the pool.
Is that what you call it?
Swimming pool. Some are going to a restaurant with the girlfriends or whatever, and some
Some
One of them is next to me here.
some of them are like us, where they're just a bunch of idiots.
They love the bars.
Oh dear. Oh,
The footloose.
that's such a lie. Can't
One of
believe
the favorite bars of a lot of bowlers here.
Can't believe you say that about us. I've never seen Footloose before in my life.
No, but it's a lot of fun, you know.
It is a lot of fun. It's good. It's good-hearted as well. It's not like you know, a lot of places you go, you find maybe there's some trouble in certain places, or there's a lot of people that maybe I don't know. Not everyone.
One thing we know for sure: if you play bad here, you have a very good holiday behind bowling.
It's a win-win, isn't it?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the thing about this tournament as well. I mean, you know, obviously you've got the Irish Open, which is really popular. You've got, you know, all the competitions. There's a lot of competitions that are popular, but this one has got it all, really. It's got the holiday element. It's got the sun.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
There was another strike for Ramon Hilfrink.
Yeah, it's just
he's only 3 strikes and he shoots 290.
First game. Out the blocks. Emma Anderson's having a good game. She's on 240 pace. It's a good start as well. 8 bonus pins as well. On lanes 11 and 12.
Biggie Manico. Yeah. But also watch Emma Andersson from Sweden here.
Yeah,
she's now lane 12.
She'll go jump for what? What's that? My eyes are terrible. Can't see. 245. Strike out. Good shot again. Oh,
another strike.
Hello.
Yeah, she can strike for a 250. 253, the maximum score including her bonus.
It's a decent start. I don't think she'd mind 6 games like that.
Yeah.
She's topping the leaderboard. I think everyone's coming past the commentary booth, seeing me in here and thinking, oh God, what is he saying? Little do they know I'm being sensible for a change.
It's better to get an interview with you in the start of this week.
Yeah, exactly. It's better
than on the end.
Better, yeah. I don't know. Why not even be able to speak by the end of the week?
But as you can hear, so next to me is John Chu, and he's not bowling, but he's only going to Malta for the fun.
Yeah.
Watching all the bowlers here. That's also a choice you can make.
Chris Morton just asked me, basically out of earshot, Chris Morton just asked me, you didn't laugh at me when I left that big 4, did you? I was like, yes, we did. I wouldn't laugh too much. But everyone that understands the saying, chins.
Yeah. So now you're gonna watch Ramon Hilfrink on lane 9, 10th frame. Can he strike out for a 290 game?
I think he's looking good.
That's the first shot.
Oh dear.
That's perfect.
He's kicking the corner pins out like that as well.
Great carry.
It's dangerous, that is. Yeah.
Great carry on the 10 pin also. Here we have Paul Stott from Ireland.
I think we're getting a little bit of abuse on the chat from Mr. Dent. Cheering Credder's not bowling. Ridiculous. Shock.
Oh, it's a 10 pin for Paul Stott.
It's just a Denty. We just thought, you know, we wouldn't bowl so we could come and commentate and give the fans what they want. 2 idiots commentating. Yeah. I'm not even listening to what Dom just said.
There we go.
Hello.
It's a better shot.
And that was in as well. That was in a little bit, and he just, well.
Yeah, you have a space.
Just drilled it.
Yeah.
Just drilled it again.
You know.
Out the back.
So 1 shot to go for 290.
So at least, you know, he's going to be in the
start.
280s. So.
Yeah, we have a 280 at least.
All right, so Dom's just said that, you know, they're not where where he's in the university, he's not even allowed to look at the scores, so he doesn't actually know what he's bowled. He's just striking a lot. He knows that much.
Really a lot.
How
Go
can you
again.
do that though? How can you actually not look at the scores? How do you know what frame you're in?
Ramon Hilfrink to Netherlands. That means 90 over after game 1 for him.
Cheers.
Really a big score. And if I take a look around at this second, it seems Biggie Manikos, he got 272 at this moment, including bonus.
Do you think my favourite backing was quite a good one now, Marco?
Yeah, you tell me your favorite is Ramon, but your favorite starts very, very well here. So, John, what I'm gonna do, I take some lunch here.
Yep.
After my bowling, and I will thank you for the commentary so far.
No worries.
I will give the commentary to Dominic Gall to talk from Top 10 Pin again, and well guys, I will speak to you later.
See you soon. Have some.
And first you put in some commercial.
Have some good food. Back in the game.
Yeah, let's have some fun. Right, so we've got some scores after that first game then. Ramon Hilfrink with that 290, obviously. Straight in the lead. And a good 44 pins ahead of Bigi Manico from Switzerland with 256 scratch, 264 with ladies bonus. Suabella with 255, 247 scratch in third. Emma Anderson, the girls are having fun. 253 with ladies bonus.
She looked great that game.
Is she?
And the bowling was alright as well.
Anton Elofsson with 247. Then Amanda Larkin with a 236 scratch, 244 brings up sixth. Big Elko with 242. Simon Shepherd's Big Simon Shepherd's with 234 and Annie Thorell with 225. And bringing up the top 10, Greta Forside from Norway with 210.
Yes, then. I think we should get. Pee Wee in a headset.
It could go on for a minute, I suppose, as long as you behave. Credders, give him a shout.
Get in there, son. Have you got three headsets or just two?
No, I've just got the two, but you two can go on as long as you behave yourselves.
Oh, we always behave. We always behave.
Right, so we've got Lee Credlin coming on for a little bit of chat. He's just come here to watch the bowling this week and have a bit of fun, so we'll stick on Credders and Chewy and we'll have a bit of a show.
Yeah, I apologise for this.
Hi guys.
Hi. It's quite weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel like I'm in a fishbowl.
Feel like you're in a fishbowl. Yeah, look. He's getting shots of us already.
Cheers.
Should we be drinking while we're on the live stream?
I will be on Friday night. Oh, Lally's come over for a little word.
Danny Lally has come over for I think he's a little bit worried about what's going to be said about him on live commentary. Little does he know we've got to behave on this one. So it's he's just taking some pictures of us now, so I think he's trying to get some promotion. I think if he posts that up he'll probably lose about 50 viewers. So Ramon is on lane 11 and 12, starting off in the same way that he was
14
before.
in a row now.
Is that what it is?
No, 13.
Yeah, 30, yeah, 11 on bounce. Yeah, he's looking at us thinking, he's looking thinking,
What
I
are they
don't know
saying?
what they're saying about me. You can trust us, Ron. Got Patrick Mecca on lanes 9 and 10. Looking good as always. He struggled with some carry on the first game though, so. He struggled with carry, he had a lot of, by the looks of things, he had a lot of corner pins, so. He's looking at us as well thinking, oh god. Who's your favourite for the week then, Pee-wee?
Can't be Ramon, isn't it? The way he started.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
2 second place in the last 2 years. That'll be his year.
just for everyone back home, Patrick Mecca is he's coming over to the booth and he's saying, "I can't believe you two have got headsets on." Neil Dent is also giving us a bit of abuse on the chat, as usual. Any chance of you two speaking English? Oh, no. We speak drunk pretty well. Look at these viewers going up. They know you're a 2-time county champion, don't they?
That's it, yeah. He's in the building, isn't he?
Just for everyone back home as well, just who hasn't heard the story, because he hasn't posted it out about 1,000 times.
The photos are on.
The photos are on
Facebook.
Nice. Nice. Get them posted up. Anyone who hasn't heard the story, this guy sat next to me, Miss Pee-wee. He's a 2-time county champion.
Thank you.
He won the team event and also the doubles event, which in both. Well, we'll start with a team, shall we?
Right.
First game 116.
Got a bit of work was cried.
Second game 125.
Getting better.
And the third game, what was the third game anyway?
194.
Wow, for a 432. Good team. Oh, yes,
Yeah, I
Mecca.
think the others carried me a little bit.
Yeah, maybe. Patrick's looking good this game. No carry troubles there.
About the 637 in the doubles up with the 432.
You're still on about that county bit championship. We've
Two-time.
moved on.
2-time.
We've moved on from that. Life has moved on since the county championships. There'll be limited edition T-shirts coming out soon with his face on. Don't get mistaken, it isn't Osama bin Laden.
Is that a flush 8-pin, Ramon?
Chins.
Yes, big chins.
So Emma's still looking good this game. She's not bowling very well, but she's still looking good.
Yeah.
Look at Hamza over there. He's looking great. Fair play to him though, he's come out, he's had a go. That's what it's all about. I remember when I was his age and going to all the European tournaments and having a go. Get a bit of a holiday as well, you know. Not that we've ever drank.
Don't like beer.
Don't like beer. Well, this one in my hand isn't too bad, but apart from this one.
Beer in Ireland's quite nice, though.
Yeah, well.
I didn't bowl great
Who's
there
that?
either.
You streamer 1276. Shame on you not bowling. Well, all that extra baggage. No, well, yeah, I suppose.
We didn't bring no balls. Well,
Yeah, we did.
technically we did.
4 of them between us. I carried 2 balls everywhere I go.
Our balls.
Yeah. You've only got one of them.
Here we go.
Yes, ice.
That don't work very well.
See, Dom has put us on the live stream now because he's actually realised that it's more sensible to put us on at 1:45 in the afternoon than the evening. Little does he know, we've took this over for the day now.
Chins.
I mean, we are going to behave.
Of course.
He's gone away now, so he's not watching us. So
Hopefully he's gone to the bar.
well, we need a runner now, don't we?
We do, yeah.
If anyone's listening, who's in here, Denty as well, we wouldn't mind a few extra beers, please, as an appearance fee. Oh. Oh. Nice. Oh, Remco's on 9 and 10. Should talk about bowling, really, shouldn't we, I suppose?
That's what we're here for.
Oh, good shot from Remco.
I thought you'd gone to the bar, Dom. I thought you'd gone to the bar.
There's a fat chance of that. He's Yorkshire, isn't he?
Leaves you.
So what I tell you, I'm backing Emma as my favourite this week. Hope she don't watch this footage back. Viewers are going up. Lovely. Hello everyone. Hello, oh he's Selwyn. Selwyn, you should be out here. What are you doing? We missed the turkey. We missed the turkey noises. Could do with a few of them in Malta. Everyone who does Ireland has to do Malta as well. That is fact. 2 staple tournaments you need in your life. The bowling's well.
Well, yeah, the bowling's not too bad either. But
Yeah. Anyone who hasn't been to Malta, it is literally sun, bowling, pool, chins, Remke. Oh no,
Rama.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sun, bowling. No, not for us.
well, too hot to bowl.
Yeah, because it isn't aircon, isn't it?
Bowl, you can't drink as much.
True, it does spoil you a little bit. Oh. So whoever's watching, we want to see some comments coming in because it's a bit quiet and we've only got Selwyn talking to us on there, and let's be honest, he's boring us now. So and Denty, and Denty's just boring full stop. So at least they got a good tournament manager in Ireland. Then again, they ain't got a bar in the bowling, have they?
No, that's it down a little bit. If you go tactical and they'll break your ankle on your first night out there, then you have to spend the whole weekend in the bowlings anyway.
Selwyn said Madrid open in 2 weeks. Yes, I'd love to do it one day. It's a quality tournament, Selwyn. You would love it here, mate. It's good for everything. Oh, Mecca on another strike.
Just about putting together something now.
It looks like he's starting to carry a bit more. He's not really that split in the middle just stopped the run a little bit, but he's looking good. And I think he'll be there or thereabouts come the end of the week again. Yeah, we're struggling a bit this game. So we got another view. Yep. Who we got on these names? We got Hempstead on these names.
JP sat there.
Is that JP? Oh, is that Elko? Oh dear. He's not going to thank us for this. My eyes are about as bad as yours.
I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Dom is sat here hoping the boys will behave.
Still hang on to the bar.
Yeah, when's he going to get to the bar? Stop, mate.
That's essentially your round anyway, Jim.
Exactly, that's why I make him don't get to the bar. About as fat chance as that happening. That's definitely getting the beers in. Remco's looking good this game. I mean, admittedly he ain't scoring a lot, but he's looking good.
He's a good looking lad, isn't he?
Yeah, he loves it, doesn't he? Did you realise on the live stream you just said that a guy was a good looking lad?
That's what I like, I'm a two-time county champion.
That's true. Daddy, we meant you to hear that. So when you're ready, get to the bar. Have you got a few more cases of Solitos coming in? Yes, Emma. Go on, girl. I'm doing my favourite is. Oh, that LK leaving a pin. Shot. Who's that? Can't make a hole. Just realised we haven't even got Mecca on the cameras.
He deserves to be on the cameras.
Oh, that shot.
Yeah, shots like that.
He's posting them now. So we've got Ramon. I don't know, he's not on you. He's not on you. Danny Lally just came out and said he's had a shit game. Oh, sorry, I'm not allowed to swear.
It started.
I'm not allowed to swear, but shock. Shock, Danny Lally bowled bad. You might as well save your money, mate. You might as well save your money. Do you want a little interview with Danny Lally? Say a few words. There you go. That'll bring the viewers in.
Get rid of him.
The one thing Danny Lally will be winning on this year is the dance moves. The guy does love a little shuffle. Would love to get the beers in, but I'm working. Yeah. Right.
Day in his life.
Hamzy on the screens, just missing whatever pin that was. 2 pins? Can't see. It wasn't a very hard spare anyway, whichever one it was. Bless him. But fair play to him, like I say, he's giving it a go. Coming out and playing against this standard of player as well, it's definitely a big learning curve. I mean, the pattern's easy, but you know, you still got to score. Ramon's changed it up a little bit, he's moved right. Changed ball.
It's worked.
And it's striking again. Shot. Emma Anderson on the screens on lane 9 and 10. She's got a split. Yeah. Whoever's just sent that message to Mecca, who's just told him about my comment about the bowler ain't bad either. Well, just for your information, I don't know who it was, but I think Patrick Mecca's a very attractive guy too, and his bowling ain't bad either. He's a smooth one though, when you look at him. Just looks smooth,
It's them
doesn't he?
curls.
Them curls. Them eyes. So okay, it was Kitto that sent the message.
Get over from Malta.
Kitto, why are you not here? Get to work.
still cleaning his sick up from last year.
So now we know who said that. I think we should tell a couple little stories about Kitto, should we? Oh dear, you're going to get that. Oh, here he is. He's on the chat now. All right, lads. Are there any live scores? No, I don't think we have a live scoring.
Is there any live scores?
We don't have live scoring, but we'll give you an update after this game.
No, I'll put Dom back on anyway because I need to go to the bar.
Cheers. So Pee-wee's just gone off the stream for a minute because he's getting the beers in. Please switch camera.
Yep, can do that.
Dominic has got that for you.
Ching.
Cheers. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Craigie Farr. He's saying chewy. Look at that, eh? Go on, Craig.
And that's it,
Go
chewy.
Well, that's it, isn't it? That is literally about Craigie Farr's vocabulary.
Live scores you were asking for. We haven't got any from the actual
Chins,
scoring
Craigie
system,
Farr.
but we've got some scores on the doors from the first game. Ramon Hill for Inc had a 290. Biji Manico with a 264. Right. Suabella with a 255. Emma Anderson with a 253. Anton Olafsson with a 247 and Amanda Larkin with a 244.
Chin run up for me. Kitto.
Elko with a 242.
Kitto's just said on the chat, chin run up for me.
Chin run up.
I think he's still pissed from last year.
Still drunk.
Is that the official word?
Yeah.
No. Did you hear about Kitto last year?
I heard something about Viagra or something.
Yeah, that was it, wasn't it? Well, he liked what Kitto did out of choice, obviously. He liked to take a Viagra with Solitos.
Like you do.
As you do, yeah. I think he had a few beers last year.
Maybe one or two, yeah.
I've got a few pictures that we might have to post up in a little bit.
Well, they maybe should have gone on the Malta website.
They should have, yeah.
On the unofficial Malta website, maybe.
Yeah. Well, we couldn't put him on. We couldn't put a Kitto on anything official. There'd be no one on the island.
It's just coming to the end of this second game. Then some big scores coming in about looks of it, Chewy.
Neil Dent, Dom Barrett has just signed up for Malta Open 2016. I think that's probably because he's heard me on the live stream and he wants a beer with me.
Very possibly.
I do miss having a beer with Mr. Barrett. Now he's all professional.
Well, I don't know how professional. He's got a good wife behind him that doesn't let him do anything anymore.
Oh dear. You aren't suggesting, Dominic, that he might be under the thumb a little bit, are you?
Well, I'm saying that behind every good man is a good woman.
Oh, very smoothly recovered. Is that true?
I believe so. I'm married, so yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go. That must be true.
There's one out there for you somewhere, Chewy.
Oh, Jesus. They got some patience, haven't they?
We're just coming up to the end of this second game, then we'll go for a commercial break very shortly, but some big scores coming in. Looks like it's going to be a competitive squad.
Craigie Farr's on the chat. It's all I need to say, legend. Thank you, mate.
It'd be nice to see Dom Barrett back there.
Yeah, no, it would. It would. And let's be honest, it'll bring a few people as well. He's, just to, I mean, the days of obviously where we were all going around Europe with Dom and Stu and everyone. I mean, obviously those days are long gone, and I mean, the level that those boys are at now is it is inspirational.
Yeah, there's a question there as well, actually, Chewy. You did kind of spend a lot of time with Dom and the boys over the years. What's it like, from your point of view, to see Dom doing what he does?
It's mind blowing, really. I mean, because obviously, we did travel a lot around Europe playing the same comments and stuff. The same tournaments. Sorry, and same. He's changed so much. I mean, it's mind blowing, really. I'm lost for words. I mean, when you see him like winning like, you
PBA
know, world
titles
championships and
world
stuff like that. It's
championships.
like, Jesus.
I know that kid.
It's like, could you also question? Well, I mean, obviously I've never been as dedicated as Dom was.
You could play a bit though, yeah, and you were at that level with him at the time.
Yeah, exactly. And you think, well, could you do question, like, could you got to that level if you'd have dedicated yourself? You know, you ask the question. But I mean, I think we all underestimate just how hard those boys have worked to get to the level that, you know, they're at. So
Yeah, he has worked hard, to be fair to him, and
dedicates his life to it, you know. And
it's just a bit annoying that he's not more famous than he is in the UK, isn't it, really? You know, if he'd have been in any other sport,
oh yeah, exactly.
people would have known him,
But I mean, you say that though, but I mean, look at Jason Belmonte. I mean, another friend of mine that you know, now, back in the day, he was playing the same competitions. I mean, even that to a certain extent is like mind blowing to see what he's doing, because you know him on a personal level. It's like I mean, but he's actually, I mean, it seems that he's becoming like, it's almost a brand, isn't it? I mean, obviously it's because of the two-handed thing, but it's, you know.
yeah. I believe he does work with a marketing team, though. It's not all, you know, not all him.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm not, you know, totally certain on that. He does a lot of it himself. He works with Deandra and stuff. So.
Yeah.
And Deandra's great with marketing. She knows what she's doing.
She does, yeah. She's constantly posting, isn't she?
Even the kids are famous. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They're going to be more famous than her eventually, Madden and the other one.
Yeah, they are, yeah. Through her Instagram and stuff like that, yeah.
Oh, Belmo was here. Must have been 2002, 2003, apparently.
Really?
Didn't win it, though. He's not on the list of winners. But it'd be nice to see some of them big players come back for the 25th. I think that's probably what we need to push this year, Chewy, is try and get some of them old guys to come over back for the 25th. And
be nice. I mean,
imagine having Dom and Belmo and...
I mean, that'd be ridiculous, wouldn't it? I mean, obviously, if Dom's signed up for it, that's good. That's good. It's a good start. I mean, he's probably the best person to talk to, and then obviously to talk to them. I mean, you know.
Yeah, some of the past winners are Tora Torgerson and...
I mean, Tory does Ireland every single year, so,
so
why he doesn't this one, I don't know.
There's no reason why he don't come back again, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird, isn't it, when you see Dom doing so well, and they're actually famous in America, aren't they, to a degree?
Yeah, I mean they're bound to be. I mean, you know, bowling's a decent-sized sport over there, isn't it? So it's, you know, we just don't in England. We just don't really give it the respect that it deserves. You know, we just, you know, we don't treat it as like a sport, and no one. I mean, you know, we joke, but joking aside, you know, like we joke about obviously going out and getting drunk and blah blah blah, but you know, we're not professionals, so I mean.
But that's the beauty of the sport, though.
That's the thing.
There is a great social side to the sport. It's not just about the sport; it's about the camaraderie between you all and.
Yeah, that's it.
Being able to let your hair down after the tournament.
Especially, I mean, like, you know, like Craigie Farr and the chat there. I mean, obviously we met back in the day when we was playing for England and, you know, travelling to all the tournaments all over, you know, Europe and whatnot. And I mean, obviously, lifelong friend there, and you know, guy sitting beside me, Mr. Credland, and you know, Ron and Mecca and you know, Lally and everyone. We're all, you know, really close friends. We speak most days, you know, so it's like. The people that you meet
it's more than just a sport, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
It's the whole social thing. We're just going to take a short break then while the players are moving around, and we'll be back very shortly. Don't go away. And we're back again. You coming on, Credders? While Chewy gets back. Just turn your headset down. I think I got the right one. So what's your bowling career like, Credders?
Non-existent, really.
You just do it for a bit of fun?
Yes, yeah. Social side of it more than the competition side.
That's the beauty of the sport, though, isn't it? You don't have to take it too serious.
It's good to get around.
Play the odd league, you play the odd tournament, have a laugh with everybody around the scene.
You do. And you're still a two-time county champion.
Two-time county champion, are you? Yeah. Nice.
Haven't you heard?
No.
That the only one.
So we're just waiting on some scores after the first 2 games. I'm pretty much sure that probably Ramon's leading it. I think he had another good game there.
Just struggling with a bit of carry in the middle.
5-17 is he got there? 5-17 over 2. So yeah, he's absolutely flying at the minute.
Just to keep it going, but he's looking good.
Keep your comments and chat coming in. Neil Dent says Belmore came 11th in 2004. Paul Moore won it, and Ibn Chu from, was it Denmark, won the ladies that year. I'll have to ask Belmore about Malta. It'd be nice to get him back next year for the 25th. Get Dom here as well, and maybe I don't know. We could maybe have a champion of champions.
That'd be good.
Little mini tournament or something. Right, I'm going to hand you back over to Chewy and Credders' show, so I'll be watching them like a hawk.
I think I'm back in the game. Who we got on these?
Sounds like you are.
Danny Lally is asking, which lane are we commentating on? Commentating, is that the right word? Commentating?
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, we commentary, aren't we?
What a knob.
You're not allowed to say that word, it's a naughty word.
Yeah, but you are.
No, yeah. It's true. So if everyone back home, it's the Chew and Credlin show. I do apologise. I know you probably have better things to be doing with your life right now.
We can send you to sleep. Anyway, you should all be at work. It's is it Wednesday or Thursday today?
Don't know. They're all rolled into one, aren't they?
Yeah. We're on holiday.
Oh.
So chins.
Denty's just given me a slap. I think he must be on his way to the bar. Oh no, wait, it's Denty.
Toilet.
It's so wrong, but yet so right from Craigie Farr. All I've got to ask Craigie Farr is, does he remember Albert from Jersey? He was a great barman. He'll remember Albert, I'm telling you. So who we got on these lanes anyway? Right, we've got some updates on the scores. Right then, so after 2, up top is Ramon Hilfrink. No shot there, 5-17 for 2. So he started big, 290, 227. Amanda Larkin's having a stormer, 236, 258, 494. Annie Farrell, 478 in 3rd. Suabella, 452, 4th. Stig, just call him the Stig, shall we?
Yeah, that sounds good.
God knows how you pronounce that surname. 459. Jonas, I don't know about that one either. 458.
Smith.
Yeah. Jesus, Lee Chatfield in 8th. 453. How's he managed that? Has he got
I
handicap?
think he started with a couple of opens as well.
Simon Shepherd's in 9th. 451. Jesus. They're all having a go. Linden, 451. Paul Stott on 451. Now, oh Jesus, right, okay, now I know they're easy. Elko's in 15th and he's got 432.
He had a 260 first game, or 240 first game. Did he?
The Chuckle brothers. Who? Okay. No, he's a 242, 190 to start. Everyone who's fans of Big Elko. Everyone's a fan of Elko.
He loves his beer.
Oh, bit of a shock down at the bottom. It's near the bottom. Danny Lally, 369.
Yeah, he's got 10 more games to improve.
Yes, because he will.
He'll definitely need that re-entry.
You might as well save his money.
How's JP getting on?
Start from the bottom. Where is he? Oh no. I think we're going to have to go to the second page for JP. Oh dear. Not so great. 185, 163 JP. What's the word for that we're looking for?
Oh, Mauro down near the bottom as well. One of the favourites.
Mauro had a stormer last year. For anyone who doesn't know Mauro, I think he romped him with something like did he have like 1500, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he wasn't far off that.
Neil Dent, I'm telling Oko you said that. Oh god, he'll probably kill me.
Always remember last year's Desperado when JP stood up for it and chucked his first ball down the gutter.
Chins.
Finished with a 142.
Did he get him with that?
Not quite.
No. Oh yeah. All right. Okay. Is JP on the cameras? Yeah, he is. Yeah. So you just see he's just not. Bless him. He's not got the best ball reaction at the minute. He's trying to. Well, don't know about judging on that effort. I'm not sure what he was doing, but. Denty, I'm telling Elko you said that. I know I've said that already, but yeah, I'm sure Elko would appreciate a little bit of banter. We all love Elko. And in his own right as well, quite a good player, to be fair.
Steady.
So, Neil Dent, need to have chins explained to me. Well, you've got a few of them, so you should know. The chins is just like chin up. So for anyone who, if you hear chins, then it just means like chin up or
For example, a flush 10 pin.
chins. Yeah, unlucky basically.
Even more so for a flush 8.
In a fairly sarcastic way. Not that we ever are sarcastic normally.
Us.
Oh, Danny Lally.
Throwing his best ball of the day.
Really?
Started with a double split strike.
Double split strike. He's throwing a good ball actually.
He's on for his high game.
What?
That is 160.
Can't be much more, can it? 190 is his high game. So
he's on a 185 average. It's an improvement on last year already. Got to keep it up. Chins.
Craigie Farr, poor old JP. There's only one word we've got to say to that, and that's chins.
I think JP actually rolled in at 6:30 this morning.
No.
Didn't look in the best of shape.
And if you ask him, I wouldn't like to be his bank manager. Apparently,
Steam are quite happy with it.
the local gentlemen's clubs are quite happy with him.
Oh dear. Dom's asking what we've done.
we haven't done anything, Dom, honest. Your viewers are going up though, so. He's took his earphones out. What a schoolboy error.
Well, to be fair, I think we need to take this stream out with us tonight and show people
The
Mulder's
real
really
Mulder,
like.
yeah. Not his bowling bit.
Well, the bowling bits for the mugs really. Priorities.
Go on, Lally.
And chins.
A great shot from Danny Lally as always. Really making use of them strikes.
2, 4, 6, 10. Chins.
So then, for the real bowling fans amongst us, let's try and get you some scores or some updates if you can't see them from there. Patrick's on 2 spares, 2 strikes. Patrick Mecca, he's with Remco as well. Remco's not having the best of games, doesn't look like
It's
he's
steady.
carrying too much. I think it seems that a lot of the players are really.
Rahman started again with a turkey, has he?
Yeah, he's
front three.
might as well forget about him now. He's romping away, isn't he? It's you know, it seems like a lot of players are having a bit of trouble with carry.
I was talking to Ramon last night, and he was saying that, yeah, obviously he lives in America and living the good life, but his favourite week of the year is always the Malta Open.
Yeah, yeah. He loves it here.
Loves a bit of footloose action with his bottle of water.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, Ramon doesn't drink. He is a true professional. He lives and bowls and goes to university in America, and he literally trains and trains and trains and trains. He's an absolute machine. He's definitely one for the future. That's for sure. I still want to get a beer in his hand though.
Maybe Sunday night.
I don't think we will. Maybe if he wins and he doesn't come second again.
There's still some big hitters yet to bowl. I think Bjorn's bowling tonight, I think, with a lot of the Irish.
Yep. The crowd's riveted, aren't they? Here, look.
Yeah, it's pulsating. It's like an old folks' home.
Yeah, well, they know Denny's here, don't they? He's like the caretaker. I hope you heard that. Be wasted if not. Come on, Danny, knock some pins down. What, Danny's got a fan? Jesus, that must be
it's on the ceiling.
That must be his mum.
It's on the ceiling. Chins. Yeah, that's one straight down the gutter for Lolly. And the 10. Calm down.
I need to calm down a bit, don't I? I get a bit excited. Danny Lally has just gutted it right on live stream. Patrick Mecca's just come over and said to tell him chins.
Oh, he's kept his second one on, and he's spared.
Is someone on 5 in a row?
He knows it would be commentated on that.
Can we confirm that?
If he's coming to have a word.
We got anyone on 5 in a row?
He's definitely not happy.
I can't actually, I don't know, I can't actually, oh dear, Danny. Cheers. I don't know if you're talking about Danny being on 5 in a row, but it might be 5 gutters, but it isn't going to be 5 in a row. Who's on, is it James? James Hemsley that's on 5 in a row? No, that can't be true. Is it? Danny's on the commentary. 0-10 spare, brilliant. Classic Danny Lally. I think he's bottled it a little bit, hasn't he, on live stream? Yeah, he's coming back. He's in a little smile. He's got.
I think he's actually off the live stream now.
Oh yeah, he's not on the cameras at the minute. For anyone who's Danny Lally has got a bowl right.
Bowl wrong, very wrong.
Bowl right t-shirt on. So I do hope they weren't wanting any business after this. Who is this Soul the Jester anyway? He's a right comment. Is it a he or a she? Tell us your name.
Danny working on a spare now. He's kept it on the lane.
Go on then.
It's looking bad.
Of course it is. I mean,
he went high for a 3, 6, 7,
we have been
10.
told that we're not allowed to pick on anybody on the live stream, in particular. But
I don't think Dom can hear us.
I think we can all agree that Danny Lally needs picking on right now. And he is one of our best friends, by the way, so we're not just abusing a random person. So, Neil Dent. No, Selwyn's the. It could be Selwyn.
Oh.
Could be Selwyn. Have you changed your name, Selwyn? Because you was a different person before. Are you doing a Ustream trickery on us? Go on, Mecca. Here he is. Have we got Mecca on the stream?
No.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we have. Look, there he is.
No, are we? Yes, we are. Really.
Jesus. Right, eyes. 73 viewers at 2:20. What are you all doing? Why are you not at work? Danny might not be able to hear you, but his missus can. Well, we won't tell you about last night then. I'm only joking, I'm only
Didn't
joking.
get it till 2:30 this morning.
No, he didn't, to be fair. He hasn't even gone out yet. We tried to get him out, but it won't come out because he's being well behaved. Deon Adams. We haven't met you yet.
Malta next year.
Yeah, we'd like to see you. Come out here with him next year. Tell him to get his money out of his pocket and buy you a trip out here. Oh, great shot from Lally. Oh. He just spilt my beer everywhere. I hope Marco's not listening. What squad is this? This is squad...
Mecca's finding something now.
This is squad 6. Whoever asked that? Yeah, squad 6, yeah.
I think there's two more today, or one more today.
Yeah, that to you to convince him then. Yeah, we will. Don't you worry. We'll get him out. You should come out here with him. To be fair though, it's a lovely holiday as well, isn't it? So maybe he might bowl a bit better. Nah, come on, you're asking too much now. Just talking about Lally, right? Will you be going squad 9? Yeah, all squads are going to be streamed. Don't worry, we've just had a word with Danny. Deon, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, by the way. Yeah, we've had a word with him. He said that he's going to buy you a trip. He said he's going to buy you some nice stuff when he gets back. Might not be in the best of conditions when he comes back though. I can tell you now I'm not.
High again from Lally.
Yep. He's not had the best of games, bless him, this one.
On the other half.
Tell you what, we lost.
A spare strike, give him a 137.
We're losing viewers by the minute. They've all realised. Oh, it was close. We've got a bit of super slow-mo cam. Who's going on the slow-mo?
It's Ramon.
Yeah, Ramon's going on the slow-mo. So, we just
pull his socks up.
Yeah, pull your socks up a bit more, Ron. Look at that release. Guy's so solid. Pretty special there. It's a nice little feature for you as well. Over the course of the week, we'll be able to get some slow-mos and stuff. Look at that.
That's a hit.
He's got some great carry, hasn't he?
Smoothest guy in Malta.
He's got some great carry. He's got, you know, he really kicks some corner pins out as well. So you are actually pronouncing it right. Makes a change for me to be pronouncing anything right, let alone.
Usually can't speak.
True. It's not very nice, huh?
It's true.
Yep. So who else have we got on some scores then? Let's have a look at some scores. Jonas is doing pretty well. I know he's 13 and 14. He's got 4 in a row. Got Patrick's on a solid game again, about 220 pace, 220, 230 pace. Yeah, Danny Lally has just come over to us, and he said how many splits. He's struggling a bit this game with splits. He's had a bit of a nightmare, bless him. He's only on 140 pace, but
what was expected?
Craigie Farr, what's on JP on now? Probably not a lot.
JP, he's on a 212.
Oh no,
That's
it's
a strikeout.
212.
Oh,
If he
spare
spares
up
this,
for a 222.
230?
222.
No, 230.
Oh, two.
My eyes.
We'll tell you in a minute.
Yeah, that's the best bet. Pee-wee's only just started bowling like last week, apparently. Can't count scores. It's definitely 213.
2-time county champion. Yeah, it's 213.
What was that? Your 2-time county champion?
Yep.
Oh, boss
Yep.
the boss is behind us. Got to behave now.
Got Maro on the slow-mo now. Maro is the Maltese, he bowls.
No, he didn't have the best of starts by the looks of things.
No, he's had a very slow start for Maro.
167, 185 first 2 games, but he's a very good player, very steady. I expect him to get better. Look at the angle on that.
Yeah, a lot of hook out there.
He's
slow on the
you can
flank.
see that, yes. Not the greatest to carry, bless him. Lol, the uppy want a calculator. Have you had as many beers as we have, Craig?
Well, no, because it's only 1:30 back home and they'll all be at work.
Chins.
I think we're in, well, it's about 32 degrees outside today.
Yeah, JP finished on a 213, by the way. He's at 561 over the first 3. So, you know, he's picking it up, but unfortunately the scores here are so high. You know, you've really got to be on it from the start. If you're not shooting 220s, 230s, you ain't even coming anywhere close. Mecca
Yeah,
struggling.
better game from Mecca.
Yeah, better game. It was 223 there. Started with, what's he on? Is that
Well, he's getting better. 178, 212, now to a 223.
yeah, 613. He's only 13 over. It's not good for him, but he knows he needs more. But I'm sure he'll get more. Are you liking the Chewy and Credit show, folks, from Talk Tempin? If they've got any sense, they probably won't. They're bumbling idiots, but I'm quite enjoying this, actually. Yeah.
This is how good the competition earlier, where Marco Ladman bowled the squad before,
Yeah,
and
14.
he finished on a 203 over, and he's still not happy with that.
That just shows you guys. I mean, the scores over here, 1403, and people are not happy. That is, that's the standard, really. It's very high over here. It is, you know, I mean, like I say, not that I like to mention it or anything, but you know, I bowled a 230 average last year, missed the cut by 6 minutes. Chins. Yeah. We're going to a little bit of a commercial break while the players are moving about, so we'll be right back.
Cheers.
And we're back again. Yeah, we just had a little bit of accident with a spilt drink there. Right, we're just waiting on some scores after that game. Players just finishing up on 13 and 14. Ramon's still going really strong. Looks like he's going to bowl a 268, is it? Another strike for a 268 from Ramon. Looks like he's absolutely flying at the moment. So Ramon just to finish up with one more strike and leaves a 10 pin to 60. Yep, you're on. Yep, 267 from Ramon. So we'll have some scores in a moment from the office and we'll give you the scores on the doors after the first 3 games.
You want to do again? You want me to? Yeah, why not? Sorry. Go wrong. Go bad. We have an error. So if you drop 3, we get 10 more. Put it on.
I'm back.
Yeah, we nearly lost the Chewy and Credders show then. We had a little bit of an accident with a beer getting close to the computer.
I don't think Marco was too happy with me then.
No, and quite rightly so as well. You nearly blew up a grand's worth of equipment.
Yeah, well, I mean, come on. It's me, innit? Something was going to happen. So,
well, you take a chance.
yeah, I dropped a beer. I'm more upset the fact that I dropped a beer, to be honest with you. Where's my beer gone?
So we'll have some scores for you in a minute.
Well, we got some scores.
Oh, we've got them right now. Well, we've got the bottom half of them anyway.
We have the top half?
Yeah.
Well, we can start from the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, let's start with James Hemsley. 138, 151, 133, 422. He's flying at the minute, 140 average.
Yeah, he's
Daniel Ali, he's having a bit of a mare, isn't he?
Where is he?
Well, he's
cheers.
Third last.
Oh dear.
179, 190, 158.
Okay, well, yeah, he's not had a good one. Yeah, well, it's a bit awkward. I don't really want to start from the bottom. It's a little bit. Oh, okay, now I do. It's Chris Morn and 31st out of 35 people. 180, 197, 157 for 534. Chris Morn is regretting drinking so much that he had to go to bed at 8 o'clock in the evening right now.
Yeah, it never lasted the first night in Malta.
Yeah, just for everyone who knows Mr. Morn, he was, he had a few too many beverages, and he was in bed. He had to be put to bed for 8 o'clock. So
shocking.
That is not like Morn either.
You didn't spike his drinks then?
Yeah, not like I remember.
So the top scores anyway, Ramon Hilferink, 290, 227, 267, 784, 261
Jesus.
average. He's bowling for fun at the minute.
Jesus.
Amanda Larkin in second, the quality little Irish lady, 752 scratch.
Great player.
776 with ladies bonus. In second, Jonas Sjogen with 716, and in fourth place Lyndon Walters going strong again after a 260 with 237 average, 711. Then we've got Annie Thorell in fifth with 713 with ladies bonus. Stotty Jr., little Stotty with 684. Anton Olafsson with 678, 677 for Simon Sheppers. Bjornina Ruchagan 669, Hans Schutz in 10th with 664.
I'm actually, as we speak, still clearing up beer that I spilled. Oh dear.
These things happen, Chewy.
They do when I'm around, yeah.
They shouldn't, but they do.
You shouldn't do, no. You're right, you should never drop a beer. It's a waste of beer.
Well, you didn't break the glass, that was the main
I
thing.
didn't break the glass, and I didn't waste too much. I can still,
It was a good recovery, actually.
Marco has actually said that we can't have beers over here now, or drinks, full stop. And I've got the beer behind me for everyone back home that you can't see. And it's teasing me. It's just like in distance. Like I can't. So I've actually just got to get up to get a beer. So.
Yeah, there is a no drinking rule around the streaming equipment. There's a lot of electric technology here that won't last long with a bit of water in it.
No. I know that for myself because I have unfortunately spilt quite a few bits on my my stuff at home before. It's a shock. I bet that's a shock to everybody.
To be fair though, I should have known when I saw the state of your iPhone.
Yeah, that's looking good, isn't it?
Yeah, cracked screen.
Half the screens fell off this week. Good old Malta.
It's not one of the expensive ones, is it? Although they're all quite expensive.
Well, it was at the time. It's not one of anything at the minute. So we've got JP's on the stream right in front of you, just taking his shot now. That temping effort looked like it was like he was practicing his strike shot, I reckon. So yeah, I don't really know what to say on that one, to be honest. Have you got any more comments on that effort, Dom?
It's knocked you sideways, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really upset you dropping that beer.
Oh no, I'll get back in the flow in a minute, don't you worry. We need to get Pee-wee back over here. Where's he gone?
I don't know, he's having a break, I think.
He's having a little break. Got Danny Lally on your cameras again. See if he can make up for last game. Looks like it's a decent shot. No. Chins.
So what does this chins mean then?
Chins is just like chin up.
Right, yeah.
Shortened form.
I thought it was like the upper class chin chin.
No. What? Why would we be saying it then?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you aspire to be rich.
I aspire for a lot of things in life, but they're not happening.
More Anastasi from Malta opens up with front two in this game 4.
Yep. That's a great shot again.
Yeah.
Mauro's a great player though. I mean, he's a local, so...
He knows he's on TV now, so
he knows it. He's got it, hasn't he?
Look at him. He's looking over. He knows TV. Yeah, he's got nodding away now.
He's got this. He's smiling. He's on the cameras. He's putting the good shots in now. No more bad games for Mauro now. You have got a right pair here, haven't you?
Oh, we've got the live cam here.
Oh God.
Let's stick that one on. Yeah.
Where are these cameras?
Oh, it's Flavio Bowling Digital. He's got cameras coming out his ears.
He was very polite there.
You pull it back as quick as you can sometimes.
So I've heard. The viewers are romping. 77. We can do this. Come on. Come on, people. Share it. Share the stream.
Yeah, rocking it at the minute. We're staying with Flavio at the moment.
Yep. He's got some great shots here. It's a good camera, isn't it, that?
Oh, I bet that's about $3 worth more, probably.
Size of that. Oh, there's some scores.
There you go.
Just what you wanted to see. Loads of action. Come on, son, sort it out. Jesus. There we go.
Oh, come on, Morrow, get out of the way.
Mauro, make a better door than a window, son. It's like you're here now, isn't it?
Yeah. Even with wobbliness as well.
Tell you what, I bet this is really making you want to come out to Malta, this.
25th anniversary next year, folks. If you pick one event next year, make sure it's this one.
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
Oh, you're showing your age now. Here we go.
Go on, Mauro. Oh,
boom!
Great shot again. Great shot again.
Yeah,
Get Chewy more beer. Whoever said that is a god. But I'm also asking the question, why are they saying it and not getting me a beer if they're here? They're not here, are they? Who is that?
Is it ready now, yeah?
You streamer 5028. Who's that?
Who's what?
Who's Ustreamer 5028?
Oh, that'll be... I don't know.
Get Chewy more beer. I like them.
Well, it must be somebody you know.
I like them. It's good. Oh, good shot again there.
Right, so here we go.
Solid
with,
9 pin. Got a slow-mo.
a bit more Moro again.
Oh, nice. This is a good shot as well. Anyone wants a little look at the release? This is
He's playing quite deep now as well.
yeah, he is really
Give
deep.
it a little mention that Morning's just scored one as
Oh
well.
yeah, Pee-wee has come over and just said that Morney has just gutted the ball.
Gutted.
Yeah.
Oh, he's having a bit of a mare. So there you go. Deep inside from Moro.
He's laying off it a little bit though. That ball's going long. Where's the angle? Oh dear.
There you go. There's a snap.
There we go. Oh, look at that. Great.
Ka-ching.
What a shot. What a camera.
Yeah. That's going to be pretty good in the final.
Craig Ellis, afternoon lads. Chewy sounds way too sober. Don't you worry about that, son. We can work on that.
It's nice, yeah. Yeah, it's looking clear at home as well. Sweet.
We can work on that. Well, we can work on that if Denty ever gets the beers in, but he's walking around, so. And I'm not allowed beers in this commentary booth apparently anymore. No drinks allowed. So,
Nope, unfortunately.
that was basically just because I just spilt the drinks. I've just done it to myself, so. Oh, Mauro.
Oh, Maro's flying now, front 5.
Another great shot. Oh, it's Colm. Ah, okay.
Come Clog.
Are you playing at all? No, I decided not to play this week, mate. I should be playing, but I've not bowled a lot lately, and I just
Couple of squads is a lot of beer, though, isn't it?
it is. You're right. It's what, 210 euros for re-entry? And
Yeah, an entry and a re-entry, yeah.
So a few Solitos, them.
Just a few.
Yeah, I mean it's not necessarily that either. It's more that we haven't been playing a lot. Can't really it is that, I guess. It can't really justify it too much.
It's not unusual, though, Chewy. There's quite a lot of players come out there this year, and they're not playing. They've just come because it's a great tournament.
Yeah, but no, it's right.
All credit to the
right.
event, really.
It's right, exactly. I mean, you've got players here that don't play a lot, but obviously the pattern's quite friendly as well. So, it's a fair pattern. So it gives a shot. It gives a shot to everyone, doesn't it? So.
It does indeed.
Or if you're Ramon, well, he's having a bit of fun, isn't he?
Iceman.
780 was it?
Something like that, yeah.
First
784.
Cheers.
Yeah, it's not even trying yet.
No, he's still doing stretches, isn't he?
Yeah.
Anyone, if we can get it on another squad, we've got to get Ron doing his stretches. He looks like a right idiot, but I tell you what, when you're that good, you justify it.
Well, they do it for a reason.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah.
You're supposed to go on warmed up.
I did my stretches a minute ago. I stretched to get that beer.
Let it go, Chewy. It's gone now.
I can't. I can't let it go.
You're going to have nightmares tonight now, aren't you?
I've never spilled a beer.
Never spilled a beer.
Oh, JP with that powerful carry. Leaving a solid 5-pin.
Front 6 for Moro now. We should probably come back to this side. Just let that ball at the pins. Come back to the...
We are on that side.
Oh, we are already.
What are you on about?
I know. I've had one beer already, so... It's all going Pete Tong.
It's all good Pete Tong when you put them pink trousers on yesterday.
What's wrong with my pink trousers?
Well, apart from the hole in them.
Well, yeah. That's just, that's a quality issue.
Well, yeah. I don't think there's any doubt about the quality issue. Oh, look at that. JP with a solid 5-pin spare. I think that's probably about one of the first ones he's picked up today by the looks of things.
A few strikes going in from 1 or 2 players. It's a stronger squad, this one.
Yeah, it's a good squad. There's a few players.
Ramon's had 2 single pin misses there.
Oh,
it's Remco, sorry.
I was going to say, you
that
see him.
makes more sense than Ramon missing 2 single pins.
Well, no, Ramon has it was either a split or a missed spare. I think he's just a split by the looks of things. Holm, you should be out here. Mr. Cloak should be out here. This tournament, you would love it. And he's playing. Have you seen those scores lately?
Aye. A few 300s at man. Everybody has a 300 at Alsa, don't they?
Oh, he's putting you down.
I'm not. I'm just
seen the size of him.
I'm just saying, everybody at Alsa has a 300 at some point.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. They do, but you still got to throw them, haven't you?
You still got to throw them. Yep, exactly.
Just like 860. Colm, you could probably confirm 863, was it, or something along them lines? 860 something. I'm sure it was. Could probably confirm that for us.
Still, even with an easy shot, you still got to repeat.
I mean, that's a lot of score.
Oh, for sure.
That's a lot of score. Well done, mate. Oh, great shot there from who was it?
Some guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Well, Olafsson, I think it was.
Yeah, whatever his name is. 7 in a row for Mauro now. He's going to be boosting himself up a little bit.
Aye, front 7.
Oh, JP getting fancy with a strike. Hello. Look at these viewers, eh? 76 here. 76 here, all not doing any work.
Scandalous, isn't it, watching bowling at work?
I know, right? Safe bet that none of my colleagues are watching, so I can say what I want about it. 74. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that's joined us on the chat so far. Let us know where you're from. We know where some of you are from, but... And who do you think's going to win this week? Who do you want to win? Or don't you care? You just kind of want to watch a bit of bowling.
Oh, is that what we're doing? I was just watching that beer that's behind me, teasing me. I can't drink it.
You can, you just got to walk over and get it and drink it over there.
That's effort though, isn't it, that? Oh, Dom's just stepped away for a minute just to say hello to someone. A rather manly cuddle he's just given someone. So right then, let's have some little updates. We've got Mauro on the front 7 on lanes 9 and 10. He's going to be taking his shot in a minute on lane 9 for you. He's one to watch. He played a great set last year.
Yeah, Navigators have just turned up
Oh, hello.
from Cyprus.
They don't like to drink at all.
No, they're very teetotal most of the time.
Oh, Mauro. Oh,
Hey, here we go
hello, cheeky. I work nights. That's Selwyn, isn't it? Selwyn? Alright, Selwyn. Don't need to justify it to us. We're just happy you're watching. But we aren't happy you're not out here.
Yeah, Selwyn, you've got to come over with that little call you've got when you're
I'll
on
try
the
and do the
lanes.
turkey impression, but I don't think it sounds very good.
I can't.
Wow, that was alright actually. That wasn't too bad, Dom.
Yeah,
That's about the most sensible thing you've said all week.
you know me.
Fortunately, yeah. Oh, we've got Marco joining us back in.
Marco's doing the technical stuff now.
Yeah. Oh, we've got Chris Morn on cameras. By the judge of Marco's laughter, I don't think Chris Morn is having a very good game. Yeah. We'll have a little watch of Morny. Anyone knows Chris Morn?
Blue shirt right in the middle of your screen.
You know, the one with a bald head.
Red bald head at the moment.
Yeah, it is a bit, isn't it?
It looks it.
I don't know how he's managed that.
He's only been, he was one outside long enough, wasn't he? What's going on now? Hey!
Getting hugged from all over. All the guys like hugging Dom. So we got who we got on the lanes here? I don't even know, I can't see from here. Let's talk about something else. Oh, we've got James Hemsley on lanes, wherever the last ones are. End pair. He's picked up a spare. Just for everyone here, the update, the camera switch on it, but Mauro, unfortunately, in the 9th frame has had 9 spare. So he had the front eight, but is that Anton? Anton, he's just strike spare, and then another 7 in a row after that. So hopefully we'll be switching the cameras back maybe for the 10th frame, see if he strikes out for a 280.
Ah, the navigators are all here. Just speaking to Lucas.
Dom's back, Everpidu. Dom's back, don't tune off all at once.
Yeah, apologies. I'll go into Sean Bean mode soon.
If everyone wants to go to sleep, this is your time.
What's that saying like?
What was that?
Yorkshire like.
Yorkshire like.
One merely doesn't commentate.
Right then, Chris Morn stepping up. What can he do? Not a lot.
But that's the beauty of Malta. It doesn't matter.
No, he's going to have a lot of fun later, we can guarantee that.
He'll be angry for about 3 minutes.
Yeah. No idea, mate. He's probably pretty angry right now. But you know what word we've got for that, Dom, don't we?
What's that?
Chins.
Chins. Oh, looks like we've got some more slow-mo on its way.
Oh, very nice. What's this one off?
Not sure, we'll find out, but we'll stick it on anyway, because anything Flavio does,
It's got to be good.
Can go live. Oh, two-hander. Not sure who.
Is it the left hand? Is it Peter? I think it's Peter.
Could be.
Yeah, it will be. It'll be Peter. Peter? Peter? I don't know how you spell it. How you pronounce it. Sorry. He throws a mean ball. Peter. Yeah. Throws a mean ball. Peter does.
Peter Niff. On.
Tell you what, we've got all the answers here. Yeah, two-hander.
Yeah,
bit like Jesper.
Wait. That's quite deep for a two-hander. Here we go.
Here we go. We'll get there in a minute.
Super slow-mo.
Here we go. Look at that. Wraps around it, doesn't he?
Bit of a bounce though.
Absolutely wraps around it. That ball's, look at this slow-mo. That ball's still going quite quick.
That is a lot more than the other slow-mos we've seen, hasn't it, revolution-wise?
Look at the angle. Look at the angle of that. Jesus. And it still came high. Yeah, he's making that ball move just a little bit. Have you seen Dom? Have you seen the 200 from Sweden, Jesper Svensson?
Jesper, yeah.
Yeah, what a player.
He was terrible in the Euros last week, though.
Was he?
Yeah, he didn't really perform.
He's a machine. He's one for the future.
Oh, for sure.
Well, say one for the future. He's already got a PBA title, hasn't he? Technically.
He must be hated by like half the world though, because people don't like left-handers to start with, but two-handed left-handers. It's like a double whammy, isn't it?
Unique. Yeah. Oh, Denty has just come over with a beer in his hand and gone cheers. He knows we can't drink now down here. He's teasing me. That time he got him in. For anyone who knows Denty, we know that's not going to happen.
First time it's done that.
Slow down, computer.
Keep having to get people away from the green screen. They're getting carried away, getting closer.
They're loving it.
They all want to be on TV.
Emma's having a word with me. She says she's shaking her head. I'm not.
Well, that's not unusual.
I don't think that's. I don't think she's having a fun time of it by the looks of things.
Marco's having kittens at the minute. Oh, connections dropping in and out. We've not had that. Is everything okay at home? Is the stream coming through okay?
I got them in year last year, so sod that. Is Neil Dent's phrase. That'd be about right, didn't he? I can't remember you getting them in. I must have been asleep at the time.
That's before our time, I think, Chewy.
Last year? Does he mean last year? Or does he mean before we were born?
So a frame or so to go. We'll go off to a commercial break again.
I'll have a little sip of my beer. For all the people that are worried about my beer, don't worry. I'll have a sip of the beer and I'll be right back. 70 viewers. Nice. 70, all of you doing just about as much as we are.
It's not bad for the middle of the day on a Thursday.
It's good.
You know what that is though, Chewy? It's because words got round now that Chewy and Credders were on.
Well, not as much, I guess, when Credders was here, because obviously he's a 2-time county champion.
Yeah, he did tell me that.
Has he? Oh, that's a shock.
Apparently I was the only one that didn't know.
Apparently he was the only one that scored 432 and then was a 2-time county champion.
Right, so we're going to go off to a quick commercial break. And we'll be back very shortly with more awesome commentary. Don't go away.
Oh yeah. Hey, yo, rock it out, rockin' now. If you know what we talking about, burn it up and burn down the house, half. Hey, yo, turn it up and don't turn it down. Here we go shake the ground. I wanna scream and shout and let it all out. And scream and shout and let it out. We saying oh.
Live life the Bay way.
So we're back on track. This is game number 5, Malta Open 2015 tournament, squad 6. But it's the 3rd squad, because a lot of squads are skipped and cancelled. So we have some scores after 4 games here. In this squad, number 1, Ramon Hilfrink from the Netherlands. He shoots 1012 at 253 average. Second is Amanda Larkin with 981. On place 3 we have Annie Torel with 977. Both ladies are scores including bonus. Then we got Anton Elofsson from Sweden with 947, followed by another Swede, Jonas Sjurgen, 937. That we get from Norway, Björn Einar Runshagen with 928. Lyndon Walters with 917. Then we get a local bolster, Sue Obela from Malta, 912 on place 8 in this squad. C-Mac Thompson shoots 905 on place 9. Loisos Stavrou shoots 900. Also Simon Scheper shoots 900. Then we have Peter Knijf, the Netherlands, 888. Biggie Manigo, Switzerland, 884. Hans Schutz, 878. Mauro Anastasi, 846. Last year's winner Patrick Meka from the Netherlands is on 838 on 16th position in the squad. Stig Tomaras, 830. Per Einar Walstad, 817. Ilko Gorter, 809. Lee Chatfield, 799. Remco van Dommelen, 788. Danny Campos, 772. Chris Morgan, 772. Nick Chrysochos, 760. James Parrott, 752. Beat Grauwiller, 749. Grete Vosside, 747. John Skokmo, 746. Emma Anderson, 734. Danny Lally, 684. Paul Stott also 684. Oh, and see, Paul Stott is over 3 games. So there we have only a score after 3. So after 4 games, I'm going to give you the scores. Well, I hope you can follow the stream clear and perfect. Everything is fine there. Sometimes here I see with the connection little trouble, but
you've been a little bit worried by it, haven't you, Marco?
Yeah, we have to try and try and try. And what I want to try probably is go to YouTube, maybe later in this week. If this doesn't work, try to give it a try out, see what happens.
I think the best bet, Marco, is probably do the first squad of the day on YouTube when there's not so many people.
Yeah.
And then if it doesn't work out, we can kind of go back to Ustream.
We got to try that.
Whatever gives a great show, my friend.
Try to stream as best as we can, of course. And yeah, today what they did today was changing a little bit to 720. I think you can see the pins better than yesterday, so it's a big improvement so far. But the connection here is okay, but not fantastic. The upload.
It does seem a little bit slower than last year.
It seems, yeah. I don't know why, but
maybe they've got more people using the infrastructure now than they were last year. So Ramon's still flying?
Yeah.
1012?
1012.
Good to see Amanda Larkin up there, though. She's a quality little player. She's going to be very good on the female tour when she gets the chance. Unfortunately, she hasn't got a lot of money, so she's unable to get out to too many EBTs. So if there's any rich sugar daddies out there want to sponsor a young lady on the EBT tour, that's the one that you want to be sponsoring at the moment.
Doing very well at this moment.
Kenneth Harper says stream is very good here. Thanks, Kenneth.
Thanks for the feedback.
Yeah, you were actually very good here today. But yeah, hope you're enjoying the stream out there, and we're giving you everything you want. Just changed it up a little bit today with a little bit more different commentary. A few guests, and we'll get a few more in over the next 24 hours or so. Amanda Larkin opens up with the front 4.
So probably Flavio can do a slow motion of Amanda.
Yeah, slow-mo of Amanda. Thank you, Flavio.
Amanda will slow-mo of Amanda. So let's find out what she's doing on the lane. She's playing far from the outside, of course.
It's really cool to have Flavio here this week with his slow-mo cam.
Yeah.
When do you bowl again, Marco?
Well, I make a decision yesterday. Normally I should not play today, but yeah, I can't wait, you know. I was here and yesterday early I was very tired, and I think I told my girlfriend, I said to her, yeah, what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna sleep now and play tomorrow at 9. It was a good decision. What I told you, I didn't play very well. That was what I feel. I play only 2 games. What I want to do exactly works, you know. It was the last 2 games. Before, yeah, it was not so accurate as normal. So, but I was happy. I shoot 14.03, and yeah, everybody asked me to play again tonight or today. I said no. Tomorrow 1 squad again, and then see what happened. You know, probably tomorrow I play 2 squads. Probably.
See how it goes, yeah.
But in my planning, I said to myself, today 1 squad, tomorrow 1 squad, and let's see, Saturday probably 1 or 2, or tomorrow 1 or 2. But first see tomorrow my second 6 block game, what happened there, because the lanes should be very different than now. And we get more lanes, because in the morning we only play on lanes 7 till 20 it was, yeah, normally till 18, but 11 and 12 are skipped. But yeah, just a moment ago I take also a look at 3 and 4, because that's a horrible pair of lanes to play. But when I look at there, I see the players score very well. It was not so bad to play there. Yeah, a lot of people, they tell me, yeah, they get quickly a 9. While we're looking here at Amanda Lark in slow motion.
Will be slow-mo in a minute. That was just the normal shot. But we'll get it in a moment. Yep, there we go.
Is she playing also 2 board 7? Really great.
Yeah, fantastic shot there from.
Good shot. So Amanda now is in front 5, and you see she's playing very straight. That's what I did also in the morning, you know. In the morning I tried to hook it a little bit inside out, but that doesn't work, you know. Mauro Anastasi was on the same pair of lanes as me, and he did the same, and when he missed a little bit outside, he get a 2-8-10 combination like that. So when I look at that, my choice was to start straight and then see how long you can get it there, you know. My best reaction was with the high road pull there. Keep the hand behind the ball.
You do like the high road though. You play with that a lot, don't you?
Yeah, I like. Yeah, in my opportunity, I like the high road pull more than the high road, you know. But it's strange. I shoot a 300 with a high road, and I never shoot a 300 with a high road pull. So if you talk about of your favorite balls, yeah, but the high road series is a very good series. I also got the high road solid. It's really a great series. You can use this ball on a lot of patterns.
It is one of the more popular Storm lines, isn't it? Oh,
and Amanda Lark can get a stone 8.
Stone 8.
After the front 5. No, but you know, she's also playing straight with a much stronger ball. I see. I have to take a look. I cannot see from here which ball she's playing.
It'll be Storm, whatever it is. She doesn't throw anything else but Storm.
It seems high road or something like that. But straighter angles here are working very well, you know. We look at Ramon a moment ago. I was talking with him, what are you doing? He played also for him. He said a little bit outside, but straighter behind the ball. Gives him a very good reaction. But the strangest thing was Ramon played with a dollar ball and with a pin under. And yeah, you see Amanda playing with polished. I also prefer polished here.
Yeah.
That's my experience of the last years. I tried to play dull here, but dull doesn't work for me. But yesterday we saw also the 300 yesterday.
Rob Philby,
yeah. From Rob. He playing with the IQ Tour. Well, that's a solid ball, a duller ball. But it's a control ball, you know, that works. But he was also struggling in the beginning.
Yeah, he's quite a high rev player as well as Rob. And he does know how to put forward roll on it when he needs to. Yeah. Another slow-mo coming. Who've we got this time? Annie Thorell. up. No, he's picking somebody else, I think. Oh, and he's going with Amanda again.
But every time here it's different, you know, in Malta. Sometimes you can swing the ball inside out. That feels very good. Sometimes you have to play, yeah, more straighter angles.
Really awesome, that slow-mo cam.
Well, let's see how Amanda can strike again here after her 9th pair.
So he's going with Amanda again. We'll just get a slow-mo in a moment of Amanda's shot. Whoa,
There she missed a little bit
strike.
inside. You see her reaction? She missed a little bit inside.
There we go.
Let's take a look here. She tried to focus her break on board 7. You see where she's now? She's on 10, 9 or 10. But you see there in the mid lane there's a little bit hold. Comes slowly back the ball and she hits and it's a strike.
She's worked that pair out, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Playing slightly different.
But it's a strike, and on this pattern of course you get a lot of space to throw. But you see, when she play a bit more inside, it seems the ball hook earlier, but it holds.
Yeah, we've got slow-mo for Suabella next. We'll watch the shot from
See
Sue.
what Sue is doing.
Oh,
It's a 10 pin.
No. Flavio only likes strikes, doesn't he?
So are we also wondering who is shooting high here and playing inside out? Or do we get what we have, like I think it was last year, Chris Van Dam also told me the same. He has to play straighter angles and later, every time he finds his comfortable line, you know? A little bit more comfortable that he's in, if he shout out to home.
Hello.
So that he's comfortable and he can play more inside out. That's what he prefers to do, but sometimes here the lanes react better when you play straighter angles. And in this case, I think now you have to play straighter angles, not too deep.
Well, I noticed with the Swede that was leading overnight yesterday, Eric, he was bowling straighter angles to start with,
Yes.
and he was flying. Obviously, towards the end of the squad, he had to come in and swing it a little bit. But
Yeah, and look at number 1, Kenneth Arpa, you know?
Yeah.
He was on the same pair of lanes as me this morning in 2 games. But when I take a look at him, you know, he played very straight. Very, very straight. Let's say he played almost 7 to 7, you know? 7 at the arrows and 7 at the break point.
he's not a big hooker, is
No, and
Kenneth.
he play. I talked with him. He played with an older ball, 6-year-old ball. I don't know which ball it was, but all those surface of the ball, of course, and a polish ball. And that works really great. And you see, he almost shoots double perfect.
Yeah.
299, and the game behind is a 280 plus.
He should have had 1600 if it
Yeah.
wasn't for the 190.
So
and
11 in a row, and the next game 10 in a row. But tomorrow, everything can change here. That's the strangest thing here in Malta. Tomorrow, maybe straighter angles not walking, you have to move deeper inside. But I was also really wondering what will happen in this squad, because now we have full squad. The first full squad we have now, and normally the squad behind here is also a full squad, so we will see what happens, you know, later on the day.
Well, looking down the list, it's not working for a few of the really good players. Patrick Meeker's struggling back in 16th with 838, and Moro Anastasi just a few pins ahead of him. Bjorn Rudjagen seems to be making a move now, 238, 259 in his previous 2 games, and whatever he gets in this one.
Well, I talked with Björn, you know, Björn was playing on lanes 5 and 6 the game before, and I was watching him, you know, and really that was so strange. I didn't get it this morning, but he tried also to focus on board 7 as his break, 7, 8 for his break point, and he missed outside and missed outside, he missed outside twice. and the ball comes back, hit the pocket and strikes again. And he can't believe it. He said, oh my God, I miss outside, but the ball comes back better and it carries better there. But that was in the left side of the bowling on 5 and 6, so probably there, I think we have the same that I have this morning on 7 and 8. You have to move more inside, and you can play the ball more outside, and it will hooks back for sure. Yeah. So if you focus on board 7 and you miss one board outside to 6 or probably to 5, you will hit the pocket as well, you know. But I think it's only on the left side of the bowling. On the right side, it's more stranger than the left side. But every year here it's the same, you know. A lot of people came in trouble when they moved from the left side to the right side or from the right side to the left side. The difference is very big. You have to make quickly an adjustment to continue your scores.
Keep your comments and chat coming in. Selwyn the Jester says, you recommended the High Road Pearl to me, Marco, and I love it.
Okay.
And Kill Frenzy says, Marco, nice shirt you have on. It is quite a nice shirt, actually.
Yeah, it's the shirt of my team in Holland, you know. In Holland I play Eredivisie, and last year we play the 5-man and we play the 3-man in the highest class. Eredivisie is the same as the Premier League. Yeah, it's the highest class. We play there for David the Bowling. So this is our team shirt, and for the next year it's only a 3-man because the 5-man in Holland is dead. It's no competition anymore. There was only one league, but now it's not anymore. And in the new season we have a 5-man team championship, or a tournament I have to say. It's from Ronald Dol Memorial. I think it's in November, and yeah, so probably if you all play there, it's possible to play. I don't know which website it is, but I will post on my Facebook, of course.
Cool.
And next year I have to think about team. Yeah, only team. What we have is the 3-man competition is left.
It's Sven that's there, Kill Frenzy. Sven was out here last year, wasn't he?
Yeah, Sven was last year. This year he didn't go here, and yeah. It's also disappointing for us to see that some players can't come here. They want, but they can't. About the money or something like that. But okay, maybe next year, you know. I think we have to be happy that Malta Open still alive. You know, it was almost dead. I know it. What was it? 4 years ago?
3 years ago, yeah. Down to 36 entries, I think.
Yeah, 36 entries.
Then 72 the year after, and then back up to
and then
a respectable number.
Yes, and then Neil told me to stop and to quit the tournament. I said never stop. No, never stop, because we can get it up, build it up again. What we did, of course, first they make an easier pattern, because a lot of people are here not only for bowling but also celebrating holiday. So I think if you make the pattern very hard now, okay, a lot of players love hard patterns like me, you know. I like to play on hard patterns because
it's not as much fun for the whole field though, is it?
No, but you see, when you look at here, you know, I think what I see on the list, I think maybe 30% of these bowlers like to play on hard patterns, you know, and the other players, yeah, let's say 20% they like it sometimes. That means 50% left, and I think 50% of these players here, yeah, they prefer a more easy pattern on this tournament. So yeah, for me, you know, doesn't matter, you know, if you get easy pattern or we get a hard pattern. But I think the best choice what they did 3 years ago was make it an easy pattern and still on an easy pattern and see, and let the players have fun also, you know.
Yeah.
But that's also another pressure, because you have to score very high. That's, you know, if you play on a hard pattern, you are under pressure, because you have to prepare every shot exactly on your break, exactly on your board. You can't miss inside, outside like that, you know. You have to choose the right balls. And now you have another pressure, that's you have to score high. If you want to make top 8.
If you want to make the top 8,
yeah. A lot of players, I think 50 players here, for sure they want to come in that top 8, because they missed final step 1 and 2, and they are directly in final step 3. Okay, I see we had another slow motion.
Mauro again.
Slow-mo again. Here's Mauro Anastasi with the Storm Rocket. And he's playing inside out, also to that 7 board on the break.
Yeah,
it's
lovely.
a great carry. But this player gives a lot of hand, a lot of revs on the ball and speed.
I just love that slow-mo cam.
Yeah, it's really great to watch.
Every stream should have it, if they can afford it.
Yeah, now yeah, we're lucky that we have so many cameras. I think we have 5 cameras here now. We have one, our head cam, the second cam, we have your cam for the interviews, and Flavio with the slow-mo cam. That's 4 cameras, and he has a small with him also. So that's number 5.
Hello from Switzerland, says Switzerland 300. Squad winner once, not enough money, spending it on things in and around the home, says Sven. Life does get in the way sometimes. We've all got bills to pay and things to buy and trips to IKEA, or or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Neil Dent says 35 in 2012, 60 in 2013,
Yeah.
and then it doubled in the year after, 120 in 2014-15.
Yeah, but look what he also said. 284 in 2003, but I think in 2003 it was an EBT event.
Yeah. Up until 2007, I think, and then it came off.
Well, of course, I was here also in 2003, and when it was EBT, and yeah, it was totally different, of course, but I think, yeah, you can make it an EBT again, but the only trouble is what you got here. If you make it an EBT, only 6 games are counting, and I think this format with the 12 games, it's a perfect format.
I wouldn't bother with the EBT anymore. Not with this particular tournament. I think this is the event that leads you into EBTs.
Yes.
This is the one that people
Yes.
should come and play and
Yes.
enjoy, and it's not EBT.
And also what you got at this time, normally you got one of the European Championships.
Yeah.
Well, now we have the European Championships.
It's always
man.
quite close,
I
isn't it?
remember last year we got the European Championships of the women.
Right, we'll just take a quick short break then, folks, and we'll be back in 52 seconds.
Stay online.
Actually, we put that advert on twice then. So into game 6 now, I believe. We're just waiting for scores for the first 5 games, but suspect that Ramon's still leading.
Yeah, let's take a look at Ramon. I think he's on 1920 now. Let's take a look there. There's a lot of Dutch players. I see Patrick Meka is there. Peter Knijf also. And Remco van Dommelen. So I have to take a look, or Ramon Hilfrich is over there, or he's on lane 3-4.
It could be down the bottom end now, yeah.
Oh no, Ramon is playing on 19 and 20, so on the right side of your screen. He's playing together with Jonas Sjurgen. Sjurgen from Sweden. There we have Peter Knijf from the Netherlands, the left-handed two-hander. Well, take a look now. Patrick Meka, he was winner of last year's Malta Open. Now you got a 10th win. Well, I just talked with Simon Schepers and he told me, yeah, going from the right side of the bowling to lanes 3 and 4, and he told me really lanes 3 and 4 totally different than the other side, and that's exactly what I told 5 minutes ago. When you come here from the right side of the bowling and move to the left side of the bowling, it's really a different lane play. Take a look, Remco van Dommelen playing a little bit deeper. Seems okay. Strike for him.
Right, we've got some scores, Marco. Amanda Larkin is the new leader from Ireland with 12.05. 12.45 with ladies bonus, 40 pins handicap there. 241 scratch, 249 with ladies bonus. Ramon, after a 209, dropped down to second place with 12.21. In third place, Anton Elofsson with 12.05 and Annie Thorell with 11.90 in fourth. Jonas Jürgen with 11.75 in fifth. Suabella in sixth with 11.44. Bjorn Ina Rojagen with 11.33 and Bijie Manico with 11.06. In ninth place, Lyndon Walters from Wales with 1100. And in 10th place, Paul Stott Jr. with 10.93. But other players going well include Simek Thompson, Simon Shepers, Loza Stavru, Moro Anastasi, Patrick Meeker. In fact, top 22 are all on a 200 average.
Patrick only shoots 1072, so that means the winner of last year has an average now of 214.4. Well, I can tell you for sure that's not enough.
No, not at the moment. He knows that as well.
So what he has to do is to save himself in that last game. You know, in 2 blocks you played 2 blocks for 6 games. Your highest will always stay. Well, Larkin, a new leader, 249 average, including bonus. And Hilfrink is second with 244.2, and on place 3 we get from Sweden Anton Elofsson, and I'm watching him also. I saw him struggling a little bit in game 1 and 2. The movement from the first pair to the other pair. First he's safe with a 247, but then a little bit struggled with a lot of 9s, 192, and he picked up with 239, 269 and 258. So his last 3 games he did very well. So it's a 150 over, I think. So that's a lot. So with this scores, and I take a look, Anton is now playing on 5 and 6. He starts with a strike. But with this scores, it seems that he's also reaching the 1400s. The same counts for Hilfrink. I think also for Larkin, but Larkin played a block of 6 before, and I don't know what he shoots. Can you check what he shoots?
I can check, yes. She bowled quite well yesterday.
Yeah, Larkin.
Results. Bear with me a moment, Marco.
Yeah. And place 3 we have Annie Toro, and she is on 1190, so probably she can also shoot the 1400. Same counts for Shona Shurkin with 1175, and then Sue Arbela 1144. Will be hard to reach that 1400s, or she has to shoot a very big game now in game 6. And the same counts for Björn Einar Runshagen, because he shot 205 in his last game, and he's on 1133.
Amanda had 1390.
So 1390. So if she shoots a 1400, it will bring her on second position so far.
Maybe not though, because Lyndon Walters is on a 229 average at the minute, 913 after 4. No, you've got him after 5. Because he had 1487.
Lyndon, yeah, okay. Lyndon Walters. Let's see where he is now. He's on 1100. So that means with his 1487, he's now on 25 and 25.97. With 1 game to go on his total score. So if he strikes out for a 300, he can shoot 28.97. And that means that we know for sure that Kenneth Arper will stay on top in that block of 12, in the total block of 12 games. After this quad, we can tell that for sure. But Hilfrink and Elofsson are doing very well now in the first block of 6 games.
Yeah, I don't think we can stress enough though. This is quite a good field in this squad as well, and for Amanda Larkin to be leading it at the moment, obviously says a lot about her talent.
Yeah.
Anytime you're in front of Ramon, you've obviously bowled well.
Of course. Yeah, she got 8 bonus, 40 bonus, but the scratch score is 1205, and that's exactly the same score as Elofsson from Sweden. So she's doing very well. And she should 3 times a 250 game in this squad. 236, then 258 and a 258 again, then 197 and 256.
Yeah, she's definitely matched up.
So she's very accurate, I see. See player line.
You can see her now in the pink and white shirt,
Yeah.
just
And
in the middle of
take
your
a look
screen.
what part of lane she's playing in the last game. More straighter.
Yeah.
She's playing more straighter there. She's playing almost 7 to 7.
Quite a powerful shot for a young lady as well.
I think also she's playing with the high road pull. I can take a look in a moment. It seems to be a high road pull. But if Amanda strikes out, she got a 250 plus again.
I'll just take this chance to thank the sponsor this week, QubicaAMF, for putting money into the pot, which Talk Temping passed over to the tournament, so everybody has a chance of a €50 prize in each squad. The squad winner will take €50.
Yeah. Well, that will be interesting. Who will be the squad winner? I think it's going between 3 players. Amanda Larkin, Ramon Hilfrink and Anton Elofsson. And there's only 40 pins difference between number 1 and 3. That's nothing with 1 game to go.
Can't really count out Annie as well. Annie's quite close by.
Yeah, but she's now on 1190 for a squad winner. That means there's now 55 pins difference between her and Amanda. I think that's too much in 1 game
Well,
to
the
go.
way Amanda's playing, it doesn't look like she's going to let 50 pins away.
Yeah, I take a look at the left side, what Anton is doing. And Anton is now on strike, spare, strike. Amanda is now on a double strike and a double spare. But Ramon, we can see, he's playing on 19 and 20.
Bjornina Rudskagen with the front 4. Hope you've enjoyed the stream so far. And it's coming through nice and clear for you. Second squad of the day, another 2 squads to go today. We'll be back at 5 PM Central European time for the 3rd squad.
Yep.
And then we're back at 9 o'clock. It's going to be a late night.
Squad of quite squad. I thought something about 20 players, but in the next squad we have 35 again.
Yeah,
so
it's full again in the next one just about. It may well go up to 36 as well. There'll be the odd player wants to have another crack.
yeah, so for the viewers at home, you can watch bowling I think till 11 o'clock.
Oh, probably later.
Yeah.
It kind of depends how many we have got in the last squad.
Hope also you share the link to other people, to your friends. Post our link on Facebook, please, or your Twitter account.
Yeah, please spread it as far and wide as you can.
You can find us on Facebook, Dutch Bowling TV, or Talk Tempin. You can find the right link and times and schedules, etc., etc. So hopefully you will share everything of us.
Indeed, yeah, and also Bowling Digital.
Yeah,
Good old Herbert is covering daily reports.
Yes. Well, it's very nice now that we have incorporated now. It's 3 streamers in one time. It's Bowling Digital here, Talk Tempin is here, and Dutch Bowling TV is here.
Yeah, it's the first time we've done it all together, isn't it? It's working out nice.
Yeah, I think this is the best so far we did. You know, we have a lot of great stuff here. It's It's hard to get it here sometimes, but this year it was more easy than I thought. Last year I have to pay a lot of extra money because in my suitcase it weighs a little bit too much and I have to pay 300 euros extra or something like that. But this year it was all free and can send it here, bring it here as normal luggage. So I was very happy to do that.
It does work out a little bit better if we all bring a little bit of stuff, and then we
can
end up
all
with quite a
bring
bit
a
of
little
stuff.
bit, and we care for it very well. And now we have here in front of me we have 3 computers. It's great to see. Anything works fine so far.
So Rudshagen with the front 5 now.
Yeah.
On 9 and 10.
Yeah. We can play a little bit around second arrow, inside out. Let's say board 11 till board 7-8 there.
He's kind of a dangerous player as well. As if you look at the scores from Bjorn, he's 207, 224, 238, 259.
Yeah.
Each game he's got better. And then he had dropped down with a 205, but he's...
But Bjorn can make the difference in one game.
Exactly.
He's so great in doing that, you know.
That kid can play.
If you think, okay, he got 1100 now, yeah, probably, okay, 1400. Well, you know, he's far away from that. And then in one time he can shoot a 270, 280.
Back to back, yeah.
And he's back. That's Bjorn, you know.
Keep your comment and chat coming in. Anyone that's just joined is watching the 24th Malta Open live from the Eden Super Bowl in St George's Bay, Malta. Your commentary team at the moment is Marco Landman from Dutch Bowling TV and myself, Dom Gall from TalkTemping.net.
Yeah, and we're very happy that you're watching our live stream. And hope, of course, you stay the whole day. And also the other days. And don't forget to tune in Sunday, because these final steps, I think this year it's very interesting. We get a lot of match plays. So the match play, anything can happen, of course, but that will be very interesting. But that's on Sunday. We're just on Thursday now. Well, local time here is 15:39 at this moment.
We'll just get the virtual studio ready for the winner of the squad, whoever that may be.
While Björn Dunsaken shoots the front 6 now, and he's still in the running if he strikes out for a 1433, and that's exactly what I told you. With 1133 you think 1400 is really far away from him, and in one game, well, let's wait till he's finished.
Yeah.
And you see he's in the 1400s or close to 1400. That's Björn. When he got a shot like this, he killed the lanes, I said.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting finish with Bjorn doing what he's doing. But the same thing happened last year with Ramon, didn't he? When we got to the later games, the players were struggling, and Ramon bowled a massive game and jumped everybody and into the final.
I'm going to take a look there at 1920 what Ramon was doing at this moment, because I'm very interesting, because Björn is going now for his front 7. Let's take a look, or he can make the front 7. Ooh, that's a little bit too deep. Yeah, and that's a 10 pin, so no 300 anymore, but probably a 279, you never know. But
with Ramon up there,
I'm going to take a look to Ramon and see what he's doing on 1920.
See you shortly. So Bjorn looking to pick up this single pin. Kind of confusing me at the moment though, because he's wearing a Romania shirt. I was going to do a joke then, but I don't know if it's good enough. It looks like Bjorn is Bjorn again. And playing well. Loza Stavru with a string of strikes. So we pick up the 50 euros, ready for the squad winner. Oh, we could always send Marco to the bar and tell the squad winner that we've blown it. Better not do that. Amanda there with a 8 split 1. Gives a 133 in the 7th as Marco returns. So Marco, how's Ramon?
Okay, Ramon is doing very, very well. He's now on 14.49 at this moment. He's at 2.78 pace and shoots a strike in the 9th frame after his 8th spare in frame 8. So we have to watch. And we're watching now Ramon. He's on 19 and 20. He's on the right side of the bowling. We have to take a look there. And also 2 or 3 other players there on the same pair got the same high scores. While we're watching here Sue Arbela, slow motion of her from Malta, and perfect strike. Well, let's get back to Ramon and see how he can strike out for 278 on lane 19.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to set up the green screen in a minute. Make sure it's all ready for Ramon.
Yeah.
I'll let you interview Ramon if you want. You know him a lot better than I do.
No, you do.
You sure?
Yeah. First we have to watch so he can strike out for 278. So Ramon will be the squad winner for sure. That's what we know for sure now, I think. We have to take a look at Amanda. Yeah, Amanda struggles a bit with 4 9 spares in a row and 8-1, so 1 open frame. And Anton Elofsson, yeah, got also strike, spare, strike, and then 3 9 spares in a row and a strike, yeah. Then we can say for sure that Ramon Hilfring will be the squad winner. Okay, we get our interview with Ramon in a moment. First shot there, let's see what he's doing. Oh, and he gets a 9 or... Yeah, it's kicks. Did you see that? He gets a 9 and it was a slow messenger, very slow messenger. He's very happy, you see him smiling. So I think he's really close to 1500. I think it will be 1480 or something like that. Second shot at 10th frame. Don't prepare now. Seems very well. Yeah, there's a double. And only 1 shot to go for 278. So that means he has 1490, I think, when he strike. 1490.
14 lots, that's for sure.
Yeah, 1490, so almost 1500.
Yeah, I've turned the background noise down there. Ustream said background noise is so high when the camera is on the top 6 lanes that it's impossible to hear the commentary. We've just turned down the...
Getting his last shot.
That should be better.
Seems great. Yeah, and strikes again. So Ramon Hilfring finished with 278 in his game 6, and that means a 1490 score, I think, if I calculated very right. So we switch back to the other lanes there and see Björn Runshage. Probably he shoots 279, and he also gets a 1400 if he strikes out. Because if Björn strikes out, that means he has 14-12. So 14-12 probably for Björn Runshagen. Amanda Larkin is got another open frame. She's now on 159, but her total score at the moment is 14-12. 14-12 is okay. If you throw a double 1400, you will reach the final, step 1 for sure. And that's high. That means you need a lot of big games, at least 3.
Yeah, Amanda's going to, even though she's got 14-12 up there, she's going to drop back 189 if she taps out.
And Anton Elofsson is now on 168 with a strike in the 9th frame. And he can strike out for, I have to see, 14.03. No, sorry, 14.13. 14.13 is the maximum score of Anton.
Yeah. So we got Ramon coming in a moment.
Yeah.
I'll give him my headset, Marco, because it's closer.
Yeah. I will change from headset, but first we have to wait for Björn Runshagen because he starts with a strike in the 10th. And if he throws a strike now, he's on 1400 for sure. Yeah, he is on 1400, I think. Let's take a look. And it's a 10 pin. Oh my god. So now I have to see what he's going on. He's exactly on 1400. So Björn Runshagen is now exactly on 1400. With a spare he's on 1401. So 1401 probably for him. And Anton Elofsson, have to take a look. Oh no, he's not ready in the 10th frame. Amanda Larkin is now 169 with a spare. So we have to see what her finish will be. She's now 14.22, so it could be 14.32. That's a good series of 6. Of course, she don't feel the same, because she throws a very low game now. It's a 9 count. That means she finished the game of 178 and a total score of 14.31. While I take a look at the left side first, because Anton Elofsson probably can beat Amanda or not. No. I think then Amanda finished 2nd, I think, in this squad. So that means Ramon is on 1st position, Amanda 2nd. And is it Björn who finished 3rd, or is it Anton Elofsson who finished 3rd? It depends what Anton throws now, because he shoots the first strike in the 10th frame. He's now on 13.93. Well, I think he has enough to beat in this block Björn and Runshagen. So I think we know our top 3. So number 1 is Ramon Hilfrink, 2nd is Amanda Larkin, while Anton Elofsson shoots a double now. Yes, he shoots a double. And he's on 14.13, that means he will finish on 3rd position, I think, with a 14.20. And on 4th place in this squad, I think it was Björn Einar Runshagen with 14.01. What I see so far from our position. Or Annie Thorwell has to strike here, because then she's also finished on 14.01. And she shoots an 8, that means she finished on 13.99. And Anton Elofsson finished with an 8 count, and he finished on 14.21. So that's it for this squad. Now within a few seconds we're going to the interview with the squad winner, Ramon Hilfrink. And I will give the commentary to Dominic in a moment.
Right then, we're here with Ramon Hilferink. He's sick of coming second, and you're going
Sick of
for
getting
it.
second,
Yeah,
for sure.
You're definitely going for it this year.
I'm going for it.
And at what point during there did you actually start looking at your scores then, just at the end? Because you're not allowed to, are you?
Like, I looked at the scores for the first time on, like, the 12th shot of the last game.
Yeah. Wow, that's pretty impressive, actually. You just trust in yourself to just go through the squad and then see what you've got at the end of it. How did you feel about the block in general?
I started off pretty good. Like, just the last, like, game 4, game 5 were pretty tough. Like, I had, like, quite a hard time getting 10 down. Like, I missed the pocket twice in 6 games.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. Well, the lanes are pretty easy, but you still have to do it.
That's it. Yeah. Did you change much in way of the equipment throughout the squad, or?
I started with the Columbia Delirium, and I could stay with that for quite a while. And I shot 290 with the first game.
Yeah.
Switched to a Cyclone. Well, Team Cyclone, there we go. And could stay for that for like pretty much the entire vlog.
And did you move much across the house? Did you? What did you find per pair? Was there much difference?
Pair-wise, they were pretty good. Like, left lanes tended to hook a little more. And we all know, like, the further you go left, the more it hooks. The further you go right, the tighter it gets. And, yeah. So it's at least the center is really consistent.
You happy overall with the squad, though?
I'm pretty happy.
Yeah. Is that a better qualifying score than you did last year after your first 6?
I think so. I don't really think my first... at least my qualifying last year wasn't even that good. Like, I qualified 4th, I think.
Game 5, the 209.
I chopped a washout. It was like the first time I missed pocket. Washout. A bucket. I left an 8-pin on the left lane. Went back to the right lane, 4-9. Yeah.
You've actually come into this with a decent run of form. You had a decent event last week in the European men's and came close. Like,
my focus is like pretty good right now, and like it just feels like really easy.
You've certainly a much more improved player since last year. I mean, obviously,
like I just matured a lot bowling wise.
And Weber's got a lot to do with it, hasn't he? You're getting some top class coaching out there, and you're obviously listening and learning and just playing in the Kegel Centre must be awesome, really.
I got like the dream facility to work with every single day. I work with the best coaches.
Do you kind of have to pinch yourself sometimes that you're out there? And
I sometimes even do.
Yeah. And how do you enjoy the American lifestyle?
I had to get used to it, but like I even got an American girlfriend now. So I might even like decide to even move there. I don't know yet.
You are getting a little bit of an American twang in you there now.
Well, I always had a little, but like it's getting a little worse. I have to give you that.
You're not going to be Dutch anymore soon. But you are thinking maybe at the end of it to maybe stay out there if it goes well.
Well, I always had the dream to like design bowling balls for a living.
You want to design bowling balls? Is that what you're doing at your schooling then? Is that what you're learning towards the engineering or?
I wanted to do engineering, but Weber is a business school. So I decided to do sports management with the idea to do engineering after I'm done. But I basically got 4 years of bowling university there. So I'm like getting the bowling part now, and I want to do the engineering part after.
Yeah. And where's next after Malta?
Well, we take like a week break after this because we're staying here for another week. We're home for 2 days, and then we're going to Madrid.
Yeah. You're not going out to Japan?
I wish, but no.
It's a shame that you probably would have been, you coming into a rich vein of form that you could have done quite well in that. And after PBA tour and everything, have you got any?
Like, I actually already like asked the PBA if I could like play the summer swing, but like I bowl in college, so I'm not allowed to.
Yeah, you're not allowed to until you finish college, and you finish next year.
I got 2 more years.
2 more years. Right. So you got a while yet.
Oh, actually, only 2 more years.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's just as well, really, because you get into a talent now where I think the PBA don't want you there. You'll be the first Dutch guy to win a PBA title, and
that would be pretty nice. I was the first Dutch one to ever win a medal in the singles, so that was pretty cool too.
So overall, happy with that squad?
I'm satisfied.
And when will you play next?
I'm bowling same time tomorrow again.
And then I don't know. You're gonna just bowl the 2 squads, or you see how it goes? And
Depends. So if I get into the top 4, I won't bowl again. But.
Yeah, makes sense, really. Well, Ramon, congratulations. You've got your €50.
Boom.
Just don't blow it all at once. And we'll see you in the next squad tomorrow then. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So that just leaves us to knock off the stream very shortly, and we'll be back at 5 p.m.